We are here in the Pacific Northwest. And the guys, I know you've been seeing me up and down. I was in West Seattle yesterday doing it for the culture, spreading soca music, spreading Caribbean music, and also the artists that are putting in the hard work to just bring you some of the great, amazing music and talents, right? You're going to find anywhere in the world. Today, I have with me Pa and Killer B.
Hi,
What's going
hi.
on? What's going on? Y'all
It's
can wait.
good. How's everything with you? Hi, hi.
Nice, nice. So, look, last month we decided to redo a song that Pa wrote 20 years ago, and the name of it is "I'm So Tired," right? And we went and before I went on the Trinidad, I've been listening to Killer B. I even interviewed Killer B right here on Seattle Soca back in the middle of the pandemic,
Yeah.
and because I just thought that your music was so great and you should be heard everywhere, right? And I was like, you know what? She's gonna be the perfect person for this song. So we linked up, and I'm not lying, maybe like 3 days. Within 3 days, when I got there, she wrote a song for this track in one night, right, or
Like
two
a day.
in a day.
Like a day. You came last minute and he was like, how are you gonna get this done so quickly?
Lord
But it
have,
worked out.
Lord have mercy. There's only a few people that can do that, right? With that IQ, Pa is another person that could do that. Killer B is another person that could do that. I mean, I sent that track, and within 24 hours, boom, I had something amazing, right? So I'm gonna start with Pa first. I'm gonna ask you two questions, and then I'm gonna ask Killer B two questions, easy questions, right? So, Pa, how long have you been making music and performing? Okay,
Uh,
nice, right, right. Wow, wow. Gonna Yeah, Well, okay. So before we go any further, I want to make sure that the people are hearing you, right?
Yeah, I'm not hearing them.
How about on your side? Can anyone on your side say that they're hearing you on YouTube and Facebook right now? Is Ekado? She not hearing you at all.
Yeah.
But, but she not is she hearing me on the live right now? So nobody's hearing.
I'm hearing you. I'm
Yeah,
not hearing him.
but you're not hearing Pop. Man,
Yeah. I could just see him speaking. So I was trying to message you quickly. I was like,
that's fine. Okay, okay. We're gonna have to definitely figure out that part, right? So and man, and that's such a good freaking. He's telling us right now that he was performing for Terry Ganzi and Spranger Benz and all these people opening the show and stuff like that. You know,
mm-hmm.
he started at 12 tribes, right? 12 tribes. That's the Rasta. Okay, okay. That's all right. So we'll come back to that story, and if anything, we will come back and capture you live again to make sure. But you should stay right here so you can listen to the tune play live. And
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna finish talking to Killer B since I could hear Killer B, and I think everybody can hear her as well. So Killer B,
Mm-hmm.
how long you been? Okay, when did you first say, okay, I'm gonna become an artist?
Um, in 2020, when the pandemic began, um, I used to write music before just for fun. And I kind of was like, what if I die? Hmm. Because everybody was dying. Not to some bad, but it's true. And I was like, I want something to leave behind. So I was like, let me just share a song. Because I was just being panicky, because global pandemic, people panic. And when I dropped it on my Instagram, people like responded positively. And I was like, I didn't know you sang. Blah blah blah. Because this was like my own hobby, so only like my close friends would have known.
Right,
Um, so when I did that, I was like, "Oh, y'all like my song? Mm, okay." So then after I would have dropped another one, which would have been Eclipse, because the first one I just put on SoundCloud quietly, just drop it on my story, you know. But then I was like, okay, let me put one on streaming. That would have been Eclipse, so that would have been like the first song that like I actually pushed on my Instagram and that kind of stuff. And I was good. A lot of people like that song. Still people love that song. One of my favorite songs to perform.
right.
So that's how it would have all began. But that was a song I still would have made in my room on this phone with like these string headphones.
Yes, yes, yes.
So that was my equipment, the string headphones and GarageBand, and I did a little pseudo mix. And I was like, there's that. So that was nice. And I think for my birthday of that year, that's when I actually decided to like have a song recorded and like go somewhere and get it mixed and mastered properly, which would have been Gal Apology. And then that would have been the first
Right,
song that would have probably gotten like radio play and like, was one of like the bigger songs that I would have done. And that was like basically my first official, but like second, third song that I
right.
released. Not that I wrote, but that I released. And then from there I was like, well, I guess I'm in it now. So I kind of just continued from there. And it's all about kind of just getting out of my own shell, something different, because I'd now finished my degree. And I was like, I did the school thing, I did the academic thing. So now I could have some fun, taking a break, I'm finished. And I could put some more energy into my more creative side, you know?
Nice, nice.
Yeah.
Along that journey, though, did anything sort of like discourage you at any point, and you're like, man, I don't think I want to do this now. Maybe I was fooling myself.
I mean, music on a whole is a journey of delusion.
Yes, yes, yes,
um, but then additionally, I make more R&B music mostly, and I'm from
yes.
Trinidad. You all know this is soca central. This is so it's not really the main genre that gets pushed. You know,
Right.
so a lot of people be like, "Why you wasting your time doing that? Do soca instead." You know that kind of
Yeah.
energy. But what I would say helps me to continue is the response I would have gotten to me doing my own thing.
Right.
And a large part of the comments was, wow, we didn't hear anybody from here doing something like this. And it's so nice to hear good quality music like this coming from here. And I prefer to have my own path and my own style and brand as opposed to doing what is already common because yes, that might like garner more monetary satisfaction or fame faster, but it doesn't really leave any uniqueness to me. I'll just be another voice, another sound, you
I
know?
hear that. Yes, yes, yes. And
So
you know,
those kind of things, obviously, and then just generally music is a investment. So always have down days when you're not getting things the way you wanted to get it and those kind of stuff. But I told myself I at least want to give it a fair,
a
good
fair
attempt. Yeah, so
shot.
it's just really like any other venture you will have to do in life. You kind of just have to fight through and try it because have nothing you could want to do that you wouldn't have to struggle a little bit with. At least I like this one.
I like that. So, did you put a time frame like for success, or you said, you know what, I'm not putting a time frame on it. I'm just gonna make it happen. You know, I don't
I
care.
mean,
I could be a granny trying to
mm,
make it. I'm still gonna make it.
Granny, Granny. Um, I would say yes and no. It's more like a time frame for a certain trajectory. So if it is, I feel like I'm doing it over time and the trajectory is so or so, then I would say, okay, maybe this is not for me. But if it is, I'm putting in genuine effort and I'm seeing a constant climb, it makes me kind of see that, okay, if I continue at this, I could reach to this point. So
Yes.
that's how I'm kind of judging myself on like what is the feedback, how people are responding, how I growing as an artist. Because like honestly, because I started in the pandemic, I didn't really get a lot of experience.
Right.
So I literally after dropping all those songs, I only started to perform last year, August. So
Okay.
it was like my first performance was me performing songs that out long and people know the words to songs. It was like a lot of pressure, you know, but it, it's good pressure in the sense that it's a privilege to be able to start something and already have a certain level of momentum when you haven't even given your hardest try yet. It kind
Right.
of encouraged me to try because if that is me doing in my house lockdown, and again, that kind of is fun, what could happen if I actually like put genuine effort and time behind it, kind of way,
Right. Yeah. And you get out there, in the public, and you could
and
perform in
network
public.
and meet people because now I could actually do that. I didn't know nobody from nowhere. I was in my room,
Yeah.
just vibing,
Wow. Wow.
So
Wow. 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 So you're one of those women in Trinidad that you probably only see them buying a coffee or in Maracas and or for Carnival, right? And that's it.
my friends see me. Friends see me. I mean, I go out enough, not like
Right.
plenty, plenty. I like carnival season, so fats might see me then.
Right.
But if you see me, you're welcome.
Well, that's good, because people not seeing you too much, and then when they hear your music, there's a desire to come out and see what you're doing, and
Yeah.
and everything. So I think that's a pretty cool thing. Man, too bad that we were having some technical difficulties with Pa because man, I would have
Yeah.
loved to have him on this conversation, but we'll probably try again and come back. Um,
Mhm.
but I think we should definitely play the tune and hear what one of the number one pianists here in Washington State. She's working on an acoustic version of the song, right?
Mhm.
And she already made two versions of it. and I'm gonna play one of the versions today. And kids in the University of Washington are gonna hear this, and they're gonna be actually learning about, taking music and turning it into composing it into an acoustic version on the piano or guitar and things like that. And I'm actually going to go there and just talk about how we came up with this and conceptualize this whole thing with I'm So Tired. So that
Mm-hmm.
little bit of writing you did is going to go a long way. It's going to help educate kids in another country as well, in the United States, in the Pacific Northwest at the university level. So I just think that that's amazing.
That's amazing.
Yeah,
It's unexpected.
yeah. So, but first we're gonna play the first version that we have on Spotify, and then I'll pull up the other one so that everyone can hear it. So if you're tuned in, go tell your friends to log on right now to Seattle Soca on Twitch, on Facebook, and on YouTube. And you can hear I'm So Tired live. It's also on Spotify, on Apple, and all the major platforms. All right. So this is Paw featuring Killer B. I'm So Tired.
On your head now. Let me on your head now. Let me on your head now. Now, now, now. Let me hold your hand. I wanna be your man. But this is not the kind of game for me. I'm tired of playing games, but you know we dance is straight. So this is not the kind of game for me. Let me hold your hand. I wanna be your man. But this is not the kind of game for me. I'm tired of playing games, but you know we dance is straight. So this is not the kind of game for me. So know my hand, your hand. Now hope you understand. You are a sexy lady, so I need to be your man. Please so hard to shady, cause I wanna be your fan. Getting me and you together, yes, that is the plan. So please don't have to shine, I see it in your eye. I'm telling you the truth, baby, you're no waiting no lie. I know you want me stick my fork into your apple pie, but I do not want to play you off it like no other guy. So give me the chance, you know I'm willing to try. Cause patience is virtue is ways of my design. I do not want to fake my love, but know that we are grand. Let me hold your hand, I wanna be your man. But this is not the kind of thing to me. I'm tired of playing games, but you know we dance is straight. So this is not the kind of thing to me. Let me hold your hand now. Let me hold your hand now. Let me hold your hand now. Um, um, um. Long time now you feel me good. My love will never care for me the way it should. So I run on your arms, but you're not let me go. Say I might forever, you prove it to me so maybe we can make one more time. You hold me so right and I try. Oh, maybe you can keep me on. When nobody plays, so I won't keep you long. Take me by the hand, let me hold you tight. Have you moving slow motion when you're tonight? Tired of playing games, so I won't touch you again.
Baby, I do want it.
Baby,
Vibes, vibes. Oh my gosh. I have people. So what I did, right? I went and did some what we call sneaky shit, right? I went and did some Google stuff in the background, right? So people can start like seeing it popping up, the SEO stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
And man, people are listening to it in Germany, France, Utah for some reason, uh, Brazil, Japan. So, people are, it's not like tens of thousands of people, but people are hearing it, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So I can't wait to see, when people, and the feedback I'm getting is that you hear it the first time and you're like, okay. You hear it the second time and you're like, okay. Then you hear it the third time and you're like, okay, I gotta play it again. So it's like the more you
Mm-hmm.
play it, the more you like it and love it. So
Yeah,
there's something about it.
that's great.
So I'm just excited to see where this tune goes and
For sure.
to continue, working with you. Maybe we might be able to pull something off again. We'll see. But
Never.
I can't wait to see where this song goes. It's great work, great work.
Thank
So,
you. Thanks for having me.
well, you're not going yet. You gotta hear the, you gotta hear the
I
acoustic.
mean, for the song, I mean, for the song,
Okay.
not for the interview.
Okay.
I wasn't running.
Okay. 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 Let me play the acoustic version now. I just literally downloaded it. So let's hear it.
Okay. That's
That's
nice.
that's some beautiful stuff, man.
Job comment.
Yeah, man. Someone's gonna be crying about this later. Some,
Crying.
I don't,
I don't know like crying.
because of the beauty, the beauty of it.
I
It's
know,
so
I know.
calm and beautiful. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
really nice. And that's just version number two. We're still working on it. Um,
Mm-hmm.
we're gonna put it on a grand piano. Um, she actually has a Stanway grand piano. So
Okay.
yeah, some crazy stuff. So I think now I could probably end this amazing interview, and we'll catch up with you and see what else we're up to here. Maybe in 6 months, right? See what.
Well, you can follow find me and on I am Killer B on IG and
Yes,
keep up with what I have going on. Check out the other stuff I have, get into it. So, yeah, lots of music for you all to check out.
nice, nice. And I know you have a good 20 something songs on Spotify, probably, right?
20, I don't think it's so much, probably like about 10, 11. I
10
have
or
all my songs on everything, so they're on
nice.
Spotify, they're also on Apple Music, they're on Tidal, they're on AudioMac, SoundCloud, all of the streaming places where music is streamed. Instagram music, Fatal Reels, Wink, you know,
Yes, yes,
it's
yes.
there. So Killer B Music, Killer B, and I am Killer B on IG.
Boom.
So you find it. KILLABEE.
So let's try to reconnect with Pa as well. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. We're gonna try to reconnect with Pa to get him back on the live so we could hear Pa's side, how he felt.
Yeah,
It would have been nice to talk about, just the whole vibe,
process.
the process.
Yeah.
So we're gonna have to do a part two just to talk about the feelings because as an artist, having to do something in such a short fuse time, that was probably a lot of pressure,
It was
right?
cool.
It was cool.
In retrospect.
But
Hmm.
just and even like touching on some of the I mean, shoot, we can talk about it now. We can talk about it now. So what were some of the emotions you felt when you sat down with your pen and paper and you said, hey, you know what, I mean, where did it take you?
Honestly, I remember we didn't have a lot of time, right?
Yeah, yeah,
So I was more just like, okay, let me listen to this song, let me feel the vibe, let me decide what I want to bring to the song. So the whole song he kind of talking about, kind of like I want to be a man, talking to the girl. They kind of like, it's almost like they kind of in something, but they playing a thing. So I
right,
kind of wanted to keep to that vibe, but just like from the female perspective. Obviously, I wanted it to sonically be nice as well, so I didn't want to completely mimic his, I guess, melody, but I wanted it to be complementary to what he had already put down. So it would just kind of add a lift to the end of the song while still not feeling distant from the song or like it didn't belong on the song kind of way, you
right,
know. Pa has a really nice raspy kind of voice. So
yes,
I
yes,
was like, I could bring my kind of sultry vibe to complement that. So it's kind of like, he's singing to his girl and she, sharing how she feels about it all and stuff and just give it a nice, solely
yes, yes.
ending to kind of hug you at the end. So that's kind of what I would have tried to accomplish with the song and to try to do it the best I could in like a short period. So at first when I wrote it, I was like, I'm not sure if I like it because you really get time to sit with it.
Right,
But then as I got to like listen to it back and as I talk about my part,
yeah, yeah, mhm.
yeah, listened to it back a few times, literally on the way driving to come and record by you. Like, should I change this part? Ting, with the little ad libs in the studio, stuff like that. Try to learn the words
Right.
to sing it because it's all in like a 2 day span. So it was a fast process, but it was nice seeing it all come together in the end. So yeah, it was cool. It was cool.
Awesome. Did you at any part sort of like doubt um, how it would have turned out, or you sort of, or was I able to sort of convince you somehow that it's all going to be okay?
Well, I mean, I just would have had to trust you because I would have met Pa via you. you
Yes.
know. So it really was because I had met you and interviewed you prior. I was like, okay, well, you're cool. So I would take the chance and feel it out. I
Right.
bring my friends still, just to feel the vibe. But,
Yeah.
and I just was like, I was just trying to do the best I could with the song. And when we in the studio, then we would really know if it, because you did not hear it before I reached. So it was literally at that point we decided whether we wanted it to be there or not. So we came, we played it for you, and you said you were good with it. So if you good, I great. You know what I'm saying?
There's
And
some
it was
there's
cool.
there's something that's just, some things, it's that's to me that's like true art. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
When you don't have too much time to mess with it, and you just take all the skills and all the talent and all the spirituality that comes with it, and you just throw it out there, and you just put it down, and that's how like gold is captured. You know what I mean? That's how,
Yeah.
it's like an anomaly. It's like, something cosmic. Those things are not planned. Those things happen. You know,
Mm-hmm.
and I think that's what happened. It's like boom, you know.
It
And
worked out.
yeah, so I'm just like trying to continue to push that cosmic vibe out there, right?
Yeah.
So 10 years from now, 20 years from now, someone stumbles up upon this tune, and then they're like, "Oh my god," you know, and
Yeah.
there's an acoustic version. Oh my god, you know, and just, I mean, because that's the thing, right? Music is gonna be here. Hopefully, like if there's nothing catastrophic happens and then we can't play music or something. But with all things normal, music is gonna be around forever.
Mm-hmm.
And
You went straight to the end of the world. I was like, okay. I was like, all right, no
well,
problem.
you started with the end of the world, because you we are talking about.
Well, true, true.
You're like, look,
It's true.
before I die, I want to start making music.
So I guess I can't judge the drama because I am
Yes,
also the drama. It's
exactly.
it's fair. It's fair.
You know, so we're encapsulating the drama. That's all we're doing,
Yes, yes, yes.
right? And boom, here it is. I'm so tired.
It
Thank you,
worked out.
to Pa for
Yes.
lending us his tune, to do this as well. So if it wasn't for Pa writing the song, this would not have happened.
Very true. And it's good.
It's good. It's good. So I can't wait to see how far we could take the song. So
Nice.
anything else you got for your fans? You have some people checking you out right now.
I was like trying to pick the comments, but I didn't read it.
Well,
But
Che Vaughn said, "Killer B, the queen for real. I love her music." Um, Jennifer, my mom, Jennifer Valentine, she's always my remote technical person. Uh, she was not here in part of the time, so
uh
moms, we will fix that. We'll fix that, moms. All right. Um, and then Sib said, "So glad you'll have Killer B on." And
yeah,
Shay
Sib
also,
Sib is amazing. He's a friend of mine. So is Chi. Both of them do music as well. So we all have that struggle and growing on what I'm going on. So very
no.
talented people. Love them bad.
Well, Sib, I definitely am gonna check out your music. I checked out some of Shay's music when you shared it with me
Yeah.
in the week, so I'll check out Sib as well, and see how we.
Mad vocalist. Sings like he could sing higher than me.
Wow,
Mad. Mad.
that's amazing. So Caribbean talent, Trinidad, just Trinidad alone have so much talent. It's crazy, So we have to figure out how to get that out to the rest of the world.
Yeah.
That is such a tiny little place with so much
With a
to
lot.
with
With a
so
lot
much
to
stuff,
offer.
so that's one of the things that we're gonna do. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
you have Virgin Records, you have VP. Is VP the same? VP and Virgin Records. No, I think they're both different, right? But these major recording labels in the Caribbean, and they mostly geared towards reggae or something close to that, right?
Yeah.
Let's have something for soca and other island genres, including reggae as well. And
Yeah.
just spread it the way it should be. So that's what it's about. All right. So
And
you have some Sunday lunch? What's on the Sunday menu in Trinidad?
well, I ain't started in nothing because I ain't started. But I might think no normal, no feel out
I'll pay
something
out.
simple, something simple.
I love it. I love it. I love it.
Simple. But yeah, eat some food and relax. Leave.
Trinidad vibes. Trinidad vibes. I love it.
Yeah. Work tomorrow, so again, so it's a weekend, and.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
It's turning out to be a beautiful day today in the Pacific Northwest as well. So I'm definitely going to go out there, and I'm also going to link with Par. And so stay tuned, guys. Anyone checking it out, go check out Par as well on Instagram, Facebook. I think it's official Par on Facebook and Instagram, and Par on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Music. And so I'm gonna check out Pa is so freaking talented. He can rap, he can write, he can, sing calypso reggae. We're gonna bring out a soca actually for 2024 with Par. So definitely stay tuned for that. It's a nice tune. It's a nice tune. So we'll fight through the politics and hopefully we get played, some radio play. But if not, it's gonna be on Spotify. It's gonna be shared through marketing anyway, right? We don't worry about that.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So thank you so much for coming on, and
No problem.
we'll talk to you soon. Okay.
Thanks, Pam. Bye.
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 Boom, guys. So that was Killer B, and I'm so tired is her tune. And so since Par is not on right now, I wanted to play some of Par's music. So Par is our artist of the month, of the year, of the century, and we're working with him because he has a lot of great tunes and a lot of talent. So I'm gonna play another one of Par's songs. It's called "Ready" for you to hear right now on Seattle Soca Live.
Yeah, but they don't know in Trinidad and Tobago. My friend youths and say they claim they're ready, but they wasn't ready yet. And then boy inside one government are the same trend. There is DEAT expanded. Well, tell me, well, tell me, say, for real, reality. No for them say them ready, but they wasn't ready yet. Next one they was ready, but wasn't ready yet. That's the boy in Bob and Government said they send threats. Then it's the EAT, that has spelled it. No for them claim them ready, but wasn't ready yet. Next one they was ready, but wasn't ready yet. That's the boy in Bob and Government said they send threats. And it's the EAT, that has spelled it. Or if you was ready, they were ready for the war. So they can be like this, like, but they eliminate you. Don't get no face or even pampas. If some guys send threat to them back and stars. Check out that fool said they driving in a him car. Guess you're ready, sight him done, spot him from far. Maru and windshield shattered. And it's crazy now, it's like a non-condor. Fella might send haters like Black Mamba. And if you do that, they'll decapitate you. Chop off them head, back and even shoulder. They drag them body off in them Range Rover. What some of them fronting like some big time gorilla. So they calling the alligator cold-blooded killer. Assassinate you on the land of even water. No fool say you get to go from your partner. Never say them ready, but they wasn't ready yet. Next one till they was ready, but wasn't ready yet. That's the boy you bumping, but man said this and threats, and it's the EATH, and that's spell. Nothing about clean them ready, but wasn't ready yet. Next one clean was ready, but wasn't ready yet. That's the boy you bumping, but man said this and threats, and it's the EATH, and that's spell. Well, some clean see them wicked, and some clean see them bad. Talking about all them big guns with them mad. No, they ain't the mouth watching in a body bag. Nobody happy, everybody sad. Ten folks and families they in a funeral. Everyone there waiting for the burial. 6 feet under was the residential, but the death was the true mental. Quick, 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 fool, you better don't snooze. So you better have your clips so you know you want to lose. Are you the next one? But a few, some of them they claim they are some dancers, then they claim excuse. But in their lives they have two ways to choose. Are you going to win or yes or even lose? You don't know some of them, they know them couldn't lose. That's why them graduated from the gun school. Each and every day them learn to clean up them tool. For any time a fool try come take them for fool. Gunshot to lick the drums up in blood pools. And most of them never did since like them don't get the clue. No for them say them ready, but they wasn't ready yet. Next one said they was ready, but wasn't ready yet. That's the boy in bumping gum and said they send threats. Then it's the EATH, and that's spell that. Not ever clean them ready, but wasn't ready yet. Next one clean was ready, but wasn't ready yet. That's the boy in bumping gum and said they send threats. Then it's the EATH, and that's spell that. Boys sitting ready, not ready for the war. So they calling in this hype and they're eliminate yard. Don't make no face, not even come cause some guys send threats to them back and sorry.
Yes, man, that was Par, and that one was ready.
Money easy to go, but it's hard to come by. So don't ask me why.
This is another one from Par. It's called Money Flow.
Money easy to grow, but hard to come by. I need it to grow, so don't ask me why I'm stacking it so, saving it so. Don't want to work too hard, no money get to you, say why you know. All on the block, some of them dropping low. Just want a block, talk about him on the road. This one brother, him done shot left and up, I put him flat on his back. Say do it at war. Boy start tripping, but his calling done more. Good boy, come in this trap, still into floor. Yes, you know they do it hardcore, but the boy don't want to work hard no more. To know they keep on work. Next one get shot and it's my road and skirt. Pulling up the dirt, it's another one get hurt. Bullets in the air. I see you car, you're no man fair. Money easy to grow, but hard to come by. I need it to grow, so don't ask me why I'm stacking it so, saving it so. Don't want to work too hard, no. Another guy that disrespect. Some of them are talk on the gum and send them stress. When you check it out, this and no one got his death. 2, 3, 4 cup of shots in his head. Just look how they want make his casket spread. And them tuxedos that start from them press. And them folks in the funeral dress. So get to you, say better see some interest. If you kill and lose, if they turn out to this. Cancers use gunshots, fools and lose them fists. You may end up in a 6-feet ditch. Ain't no time to get caught and stitch. All these guns roll on like this. Money easy to go, but hard to come by. I need it to grow, so don't ask me why I'm stacking it so, saving it so. Don't want to work too hard no more, so pass it. Money easy to go, but hard to come by. I need it to grow, so don't ask me why I'm stacking it so, saving it so. Don't want to work too hard no more, until you say why you know. All on the block, some of them.
Yes, man. So that's Par, and I'm gonna play for you one more time. I'm So Tired by Par featuring Killer B. And you definitely want to go and listen to that and download it as well. And we're playing it all the way here in the Pacific Northwest on Seattle Soca Live. Yeah, man. Par and Killer B, they did an amazing job on this song. And we have a lot of great plans for it. One of those plans includes getting the University of Washington State here to work with some of their students to play the song in an acoustic version and learn about the methodology behind creating music, taking music and turning it into an acoustic version, and also composing after hearing a song, right? So not only is the song an amazing crossover between Trinidad artists doing an R&B, soul, reggae kind of vibe, but we're gonna take it a step further and create history by turning a song like this into classical rendition. All right, so this is I Am So Tired, and this is by Par and Killer B. One more time.
Let me hold your hand now. Let me hold your hand now. Now, now, now. Let me hold your hand. I wanna be your man. But this is not the kind of game for me. I'm tired of playing games, but you know the answer's straight. So this is not the kind of game for me. Let me hold your hand. I wanna be your man. But this is not the kind of game for me. I'm tired of playing games, but you know the answer's straight. So this is not the kind of game for me. So now I have your hand, now hope you understand. You are a sexy lady, so I need to be your man. Please don't have to shady, cause I wanna be your fan. Getting me and you together, yes, that is the plan. So please don't have to shout, I see it in your eye. I'm telling you the truth, lady, you're no baby, no lie. I know you want me stick my fork into your apple pie, but I do not want to play you off it like no other guy. So give me the chance, you know I'm willing to try. Frustration is virtue is waste of my design. I do not want to fake my love, but know that they are crack. Let me hold your hand, I wanna be your man. But this is not the kind of game for me. I'm tired of playing games, but you know the dance is straight. So this is not the kind of game for me. Let me hold your hand now. Let me hold your hand now. Let me hold your hand now. Um, um, um. Long time now you treat me good. My love never cared for me the way it should. So I run from your love and much and I let me go. Say am I forever and you prove it to me so. So maybe we can make one more time. You hold me so right and I try. Yeah. Oh, baby you can keep me warm. Play the body players, so I won't keep you long. Take me by the hand and let me hold you tight. I've been moving slow motion when you're with me tonight. Tired of playing games, so I won't touch you again. Because you baby.
Yeah, man. So there you go. That was Par featuring Killer B. I'm so tired. And that's all we have for today. And I definitely want to say thank you so much. Thank you so much for tuning in, guys, and supporting Seattle Soca Live, and also supporting the new artists that we're going to be pushing out of Trinidad and Tobago, right, to the rest of the world. So thank you so much. To continue supporting Seattle Soca, I want you to do this, right? I'm about to put up a QR code, right, for you to scan, and you can purchase one of these Trinidad RFID wallets, right? You can purchase that, and that goes towards continuously bringing you new music from new artists and also marketing those artists, right? So we're not going to just, oh, put it on Instagram or just put it on Facebook, right? We're actually going to do the marketing behind it. We're going to put our money where our mouth is and market the music as well. So whenever, as an artist, Seattle Soca hits you up to do something, you know that we mean business, right? We're gonna record the song with you and we're gonna market the song for you. And then we're gonna make sure we try to get you a performance somewhere, right? So people could hear from you and hear the music and you could grow your fan base, right? So I'm gonna share this RFID customized wallet for you guys. If you want to purchase it, do so. I'm gonna leave it up there for a little bit. Boom. You could check that out, scan that, purchase a wallet. We will send it to you um, either in Trinidad or anywhere in the world. We will send it to you. Okay, so you can go ahead and do that. And I'll leave it up there for a little bit. And in the meantime, I think I'm going to play something from Killer Bee just because we had her on here, right? Show us some more love. And I'm actually on Spotify doing this. So the artist is getting some plays on Spotify, and you guys could hear other music from the artist. All right, I want to play situationship.
And I wanna know what it feels to be in love. Nigga, I don't know, but I'm lost in the sauce. Feeling crazy, nervous, you know he the boss. What the fuck I'm saying, I'm not even that tight. But that dick is good, I don't lost my mind. Ooh, he makes me go, ooh, got me all twisted. My body's lifted, I'm feeling gifted. I wanna give, now my baby mine. He got me like, nobody comes close. It keeps me going, yeah, I'm going, yeah, I'm going, yeah, he got a hold on me, dang. He knocked me good, I'm falling down. Can't believe I struck the gas. Oh no, 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 no. My words is slurring. Yeah, see my way, my head is hurting. If he don't answer my message in 2.5 seconds, I can't even front. I be wondering why until he hits me that smile. Plus when he goes down, it's like, whoa, hit it slow. He know just the way to please my body, oh. Do not hesitate to what you want, how you want, when you want. Giving you permission, give me what I need. Hands around my neck, oh baby, punish me. What am I saying? Oh no. I hope his mama turns off the radio, cause when he hits that stroke, I'm like, ooh, he makes me go, ooh, he makes me go,
That's definitely some Sunday vibes there. That's what I call that. So make sure you have your things stewing up right now, right? For after that tune, after you listen to that tune, you gotta stew up something, right? Sunday lunch vibe, all right? So this is DJ Pretty V on Seattle Soca. We are here in the Pacific Northwest, guys, and again, thank you so much. Make sure you go follow Seattle Soca on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, Twitch, right? And yeah, man, we're gonna keep bringing you some good vibes. All right. So again, thank you so much for tuning in, and make sure and go back and check out what we were talking about with Killer B on YouTube and stuff like that. All right. So big up, and have a good rest of the day.